What's up, everybody? It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and today is a Friday, a Famicom Friday. Today we're playing a Super Famicom game based on one of my favorite manga series, Ranma 1/2. Now, I didn't know about this game's existence until earlier this year because I thought there was only 2 of them on the Super Famicom. We've played some of them in the past, and I've done a full review of the second one in the past as well. So today we're playing this game, Ranma 1/2, the third one. I'll have the name for you on text because I don't know the name offhand. And here are the other 2 in the series on the Super Famicom that we played earlier on Happy Beard Games Famicom Friday. The second game in the series, Ranma 1/2, was translated to Ranma 1/2 Hard Battle for the Super Nintendo as well, so here's that card. Alright guys, so we're not playing this on the actual Super Nintendo today like usual. We're playing this on the Retron 5 console because this game has a translation patch into English from its native Japanese. It is very much still playable in Japanese, but it does help to have the translated patch. So this is Ranma 1/2. The title is translated to Hard Battle 2 Super Move Hustle, which is weird because it's called Hard Battle 2. That was the English version name of the second Ranma 1/2 game for the Super Nintendo. The first one never came to the United States, and this one never did either. And I've done a review of the second one. So it's weird that they chose 2 when it's actually, I think, the third one. So we've got Story, Tag Match, Versus Battle, and Options. Let's check out the options real quick. Let's check out Story Mode. So you can see you've got all these characters from the Ranma 1/2 series. You've got his father, who is in panda form. You've got lots of different characters. You got Ranma male and Ranma female, Akane, Tendo, Pig Guy, Shampoo, who turns into a cat in the anime and manga, and then these 2 characters from she's from their high school. I'm not sure about all these characters. A couple of them, like her and her, the cheerleader, I am not familiar with yet. So I'm gonna choose male Ranma. Wait, did I choose it? Okay, I thought it activated. Okay. Intro. Oh, what do you know? It's not translated to English. It's translated to French? Oh, okay, well, I guess I can kind of rate it. Is that French or Spanish? I'm not really that familiar with French or Spanish. But I thought it was an English patch. Some of it is in English, but this text story is not, so I might as well just play the Japanese patch. Huh, interesting. Well, now we know. If you want to play the game in whatever language this is, that I'm not really familiar with, that's what the translation patch does. I might just go back and skip it into Japanese, but I feel like I have a better luck figuring out with this patch on, just slightly. So we've got the story here going on. There's a little cutscene. It's different than the cutscenes in the second game, and I think the first one didn't really have any story. We got the first battle here. Wow, they really upscaled? No, what's it called? They outdid the graphics in the previous games. I'm assuming the controls are fairly similar. It's basically more or less a Super Street Fighter clone, a Street Fighter 2 clone, I mean. You've got your kicks, low kicks. So we got low kick B, low kick A, high kick A. We got punch, low punch Y, I'm assuming? Or low punch X. One of those is a punch. And then up is jump. Up is jump. On Hard Battle for the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom, you have to go into the options to make jump be the up button, like a normal fighting game. You have to do that on the options. It's not default. Default, it's one of the buttons, kind of like Super Smash Brothers. I'm probably gonna die in this first round, but we'll get back in it in a little bit. I had to figure out the controls a little bit. They're basically the same as Street Fighter 2's. So there's Kodachi wins. So you do get the names translated. I'm not sure if they're translated without the patch or not. Let's see what the L and R buttons do today. Oh, we got our special attack with the R button. And the L button is jump back, I guess. Kind of like Castlevania, I guess. It's weird. It is a little slow. Slow paced. A little bit slower than maybe like the very first Street Fighter 2, how it was slow. Before they added like hyper fighting and turbo and all that. If I could get close enough to hit her with that, that'd be great. But oh wow. I think they increased the difficulty in this third one too. Usually I can do it pretty well. I just can't get into the range to hit her with. Well, that's better. That got her. Oh, that got her. Okay, I thought she was down, but she got back up. It looks like we're in an India-based level, so maybe you're traveling around the world in this one. Kind of like Street Fighter 2 once again. Because a majority of the anime and manga is set in Japan, and a little bit of it is set in China. And I haven't seen the entire anime yet. It's pretty long. But I've seen like the first 50, 60 episodes. It's currently on Hulu, if you want to check that out. And DVD as well. But yeah, the anime is translated in English. It's dubbed. It's a pretty great show if you like those type of animes. With a lot of like dating and rom-com and comedy and fun characters, funny characters too. It's one of my favorites. I would say I like Tenchi Muyo a little bit more in this genre, but yeah, Ranma and Half's a fun series. And it's funny how like the anime does have some fighting in it, but the video games are, as far as I know, the ones that I've played are all tournament fighters, 2D tournament fighters, like Street Fighter 2 style. Yeah, they really improved the graphics in this one. Not just on the characters, but I think on the backgrounds look great too. They're like transitioning sky, parallaxing, animated characters in the background. The last two games, I don't remember them having this good of graphics. And I think there's a level in this where you're in a city at nighttime, which was not in Hard Battle. And it's funny, because when I first heard about Ranma 1/2 back in Nintendo Power, like a long time ago, I'm pretty sure it was Nintendo Power, it might have been Electronic Gaming Monthly. When I first heard of this, I didn't know what it was, I just thought it looked cool. And I thought it was more about fighting. She is going nuts. Why is she jumping so much? If I can get to what I want to say, Hold on. Ah, she got me. I was gonna say, like, when I first found out the series, there were some screenshots in Nintendo Power, and they were not in Hard Battle, so they must be from this game. And for the longest time, I think even when I did the Hard Battle review, I didn't have the Super Famicom versions yet, but I knew about them. But for some reason, I didn't know there was a third one, so this is the third one. And you can see they've improved it with each entry in the series. It's not just like a Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo or whatnot, but they're completely different games with different casts of characters, different stories, and different fighting mechanics and controls a little bit. They improve upon the one before them, which is really cool that they do that. And I don't know if this is the final game in the series or not, because I don't think they really made any for anything after the... I couldn't see them making a Ranma game after the Super Nintendo or the PlayStation 1, maybe. There might be one on the PlayStation 1 or Sega Saturn. I'm not really sure. There probably is one on Sega Saturn. But I don't think they'd have anything for the PS2 because the series ended after that time period. So, we beat her on the second round. Is there one more round for this fighter? Or are we on to the next? Okay, we got third round. I'm gonna try to use some of my special attacks if I can get in close enough with just simply the Ava. And there is some combos you can pull off as well. I guess. There wasn't that many in the other games, but it looked like I could do like a basic Hadouken type attack. And then there's that punch, the fast punch that I've been doing. Wow, she took me down. I feel like Ranma's range is really bad. I don't know, I could be wrong about that. Oh, she's doing this jump thing at me. Like, repeating her jump attack over and over, which makes it really tricky to get... Oh, well, that was cool. It makes it really tricky to get a hit in there. There we go, got her. Go down, Shampoo. Okay, round N. Pretty cool. Now, if you don't know anything about the series Ranma 1/2, I've talked about it in the past Famicom Fridays that I did for the series and my game review. It's a fun, lighthearted, for the most part, not too serious, not too heavy, comedy romance series by Rumiko Takahashi, who also wrote and did the art for Inuyasha, most popularly, I think. Yeah. It's a great series, it's really fun. It's not really so much like this video game, where this is like a tournament fighter. You might think it'd be something like Dragon Ball or Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's not. Wow, the graphics on this stage look great. American football stage. Wow. This must be the American level, because we're going from... It looks like we're going from country to country. I don't know if that actually happens in the Ranma 1/2 anime later on, because I haven't really seen as far as some of these characters are introduced. Okay. Got over that. That doesn't do as much damage as it does in the other games. Or maybe it does, I don't know. It's hard to compare it. It's been a while since I played the other two. But it seems like they balance things out a little bit. Like, the fights seem like they take longer. Like we have more health or defense or something like that. But I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna try doing more kicks on this fight, see if that'll help me out a bit more. As well as trying to pull off some of that R button attack. Got her with that. That does do a lot of damage, actually. Okay. Sometimes it does less. I think it says it didn't hit the full amount of the attack. And that's really cheap what I did there. But you know what? I just want to beat that level. And the last fighter, this fighter wasn't that cheap, but the last fighter was. Get some points. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I didn't know this patch was not for English. I thought it was Japanese to English, like all my other translation patches that I found. But apparently it's like French or Spanish. I think it's French. I could be wrong about that. It could even be Italian. I don't know. I'm not familiar with any other languages except for a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Spanish, a little bit. Like elementary school Spanish, and then English, of course. I've been working on Japanese, but I can't. I'm mostly not able to read anything in Japanese. I'm able to, like, basically try working on pronunciations is what I'm doing right now. I have a guidebook from English to Japanese. I've been thinking about doing, like an online study about it, but I'm not sure. It is a lot of work, but it does pay off to learn a language. I would say it's one of the best things you could learn. Especially if you want to travel around or just become smarter in general. I would say, like, learning a language is one of the best things you could do. And the most funny thing is, like, you would think, like, you want to learn a language to, like, talk with people or something, but I'm kind of introvert, so I just want to learn a language so I can play more video games. Like, there's this cool-looking, like, I found out the PlayStation 3 is region-free, like, completely. There's this cool-looking Japanese-exclusive, I think, PS3 game at the local game store that I was thinking of getting. But I don't know how to do a translation patch for the PlayStation 3, and I don't think you really can. I'm not sure if it has both language options. It probably doesn't. But that would be a cool one to learn how to play. It looked like a visual novel game, but it also has some mecha-style characters, so that looked pretty cool. I don't know if I gotta redo it for Famicom Friday, but I might pick it up. I don't know if I'd be able to really read it very far. Yeah, this is where it gets challenging. I hit her with that? No, 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 no! Wow, she's going non-stop. Is that like a one attack? I can't even move. I couldn't even move. And I didn't calculate the damage right away, so that was weird. That must have been like her special attack or something. But she hit me all the way across the screen, and then turned around and hit me some more. And then, yeah, that was pretty crazy. So we're at a tiebreaker, third round already. So I gotta focus a bit here. Come on, she's got that weapon, which, I mean, the weapons don't really do any more damage than the punches because it's all balanced out. But I am, I feel like I have less range just because I don't have a weapon. But I did pretty good there. Did pretty good there that time. Winner, Ranma. So you get points based upon how much life is left on your health. And maybe if I turned off infinite time, you might get some points based on time. Like you do in some fighting games. I've been playing another one that I picked up on the Super Famicom even more recently, is the Fatal Fury games. I've been playing that a lot on the Super Famicom. It's really good. I kind of want to do a video about it. It's not an exclusive. There are regional differences, but they're mostly like censorship things. So I don't know. I might do a Famicom Friday on that. If you're interested in more fighting games, let me know, because I've got a bunch on the Super Famicom actually, and I've got Fatal Fury. I think it's Fatal Fury Special, which is like a special version of Fatal Fury 2, and it's really good. I've heard things online that it's not as good as other console versions of Fatal Fury, but I think the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom also have some performance differences or something like that, so it does run, as far as I can tell. It's fun to play. And actually, at this point, I kind of like Fatal Fury more than Street Fighter 2, even though I'm more familiar with the classic Street Fighter 2, just because that's what I have been playing longer. Excuse me. So this looks like a New York level. They're wearing the American flag. This looks like Niagara Falls, which that's New York, right? Corner of New York, I guess. I guess it's like maybe like 3 states on the East Coast. That one was a little tricky with Kuno there. I remember in the manga, Kuno has a crush on female Ranma, because I think he likes her pigtails and red hair. And I don't know, I think that's a running joke in it. Oh, we're in the jungle, we're in the Amazon. Yeah, this is cool, this is cool. I love the first 2 Ranma 1/2 games. The first one I don't like as much because it's limited. The second one I like a lot because I've played it a lot, because it was the furthest one I knew about. And then I forget when I got this game, but it must have been way after I did the last Famicom Friday with this, so it must have been sometime this year. And I got this one, and I forgot to do a Famicom Friday on it right when I got it, and I forgot I had it, and then I was like, oh yeah, there's a 3rd Ranma 1/2 game, I should do that, so that's why I picked it out today. I'm not sure how long this is going to go on, this single-player story mode, but we'll see. I might have to edit some of these fights out. Second round fight. I'm gonna try to do some like hidden combos, like an actual combo button. But I'm not sure how to do those yet, so I'm gonna try like... I was gonna try to get that. I wanted to try like Hadouken style combo. Wait, let me check something. Pause. Select. Okay, there is no in-game combo list, which a lot of the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom games do not have that. I think that was something that they started with like the PlayStation 1 when Tekken came out. It had like a combo list. I'm not sure if it was in the very first Tekken, but it was definitely in like, I think Tekken 2 or 3. A combo... Wow. Hold on a sec. Okay. There we go, got him. That was tricky. I was really close. But yeah, combo lists are really helpful in video games, and with this I'd have to go online and look up a combo list, combo guide, because it doesn't tell you in-game, and it doesn't tell... It might tell you in like the manual or something, but I'm not sure. Now we're fighting a Kane Tendo. Wow. We're in, what is this level? Maybe somewhere in Europe? Ooh, she threw me. I think they used the same or similar voice clip as they did in the second game for his attack. Ooh, I like her animations, they're cute. Yeah, and they're also very similar winning poses and other animations for the character, but that's also because they're representative of the characters very well, so throughout the 3 games you might notice some similarities with the characters' animations, but that's just because that's the character they are, so it's always appropriate to the original source material of the manga and anime. I'm doing pretty good this time. Let's see if I can do like... Oh, there we go! That was down... Diagonal, down, forward, and the X button. I hit her with it that time. It's like basically a Hadouken. Actually, it's a little bit more like Chun-Li's Hadouken type move, because it's a smaller blast and only goes right in front of you. It doesn't fly across the screen like Ryu or Ken's Hadouken. But there might be a more basic traditional Hadouken in this at some point. I don't know if Ranma has that attack or if another character has it. Maybe female Ranma has it. I don't know, but I think you just go through each of the fighters. There was maybe 10 fighters or 12 fighters. Ooh, we got like a Africa level. Pretty cool. I'm not familiar with Hinako. I don't think I've seen her in the anime or manga yet. I might have, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. It's kind of cute her hands like fly up like that. It's kind of I don't know, like a chibi art style, but I don't know why she has that. Oh, what was that? Shoot her with that. Shoot her with that again. One more time. Want to get one hit where it's like not being blocked. What is that? Like a ring? Like Green Lantern? Okay. Hit her a little bit there. But I just want to get one full hit in there. I'm not trying to be cheap with my repetitive attacks. But hey. There we go. Got her. Pretty cool. And it's cool how they have it, the pixel Super Nintendo, Super Famicom art style, but you can still tell what characters they are from the anime and manga. With the original Famicom, there's a lot of games like, you know, like the Fist of the North Star game. It didn't really look, on some characters the scaling was wrong, and it's just the 8-bit style didn't really work too well with some anime games unless they're RPGs like Dragon Quest, but like some of them were hard to do art style because of the limited pixels in 8-bit, but with 16-bit I think it looks great. They all look pretty much like the characters in the anime and manga that whatever game it's from. Yeah, it's cool. I'd highly recommend these games. If you only have a Super Nintendo and you don't want to modify it to play Super Famicom games, I'd recommend getting Ranma 1/2 Hard Battle, which is the only one on the North American Super Nintendo. It's pretty inexpensive last time I checked, but it might be a little hard to find. The first one and the third one that we're playing here, yeah, this is the New York stage that I saw in a game magazine a long time ago. Oh, I dropped a bomb. There's Moose. But yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? I'd recommend this series. It's really fun. It's really good. If you like Street Fighter 2, or you like anime, or you like Ranma 1/2, you would like this game, I'm pretty sure. This one is a little more difficult. Like, the difficulty spike's higher than the other ones. I bet I'm just better at the second one somehow. I don't know. It is a little different. Did I block that bomb by doing that? That's pretty cool. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's cool. Cool backdrop. See, when I saw the ad in, like, the magazine, Nintendo Power probably, I think when I saw it, I was thinking it was the one that I've had on Super Nintendo. But apparently it wasn't. So this level is not in that game. And I'm not sure if this game's on other consoles. I know it's definitely not in North America. Maybe it is, but I'm pretty sure this one's not in North America, because I didn't even know about it until earlier this year. Let's try a different attack. There, I got him in the face. Nice. Okay, we should have maybe... I'm trying to think of all the characters. There might be 1 or 2 more stages, unless they have extra characters, or unless they have boss fights. The second one has 1 or 2 boss fights. I think it has a boss fight, and then a transformed character version of that boss. We're in, like, Antarctica, or, like, the Arctic. I know there's one more character I can think of that we'll be fighting against next. It's probably female Ranma. I'm assuming they left her for the end. Which is weird because that doesn't really happen in the anime. They're never separate. But because it's a fighting game, you can always fight the same fighter. Okay, I'm doing really bad on this one, so let's see if I can beat Ryoga before he beats me. He's doing pretty good so far. No, he got me. Alright, we're on second round. Took a little while to load for whatever reason. Okay. Let's beat him on this round and the next. So we have to do a tiebreaker. We're getting ahead this time. Got him. Broke through his energy attack. One more kick. There we go. Round end. Okay, cool. We got one more fight to go through on this challenge. Okay, here we go. Oh, see if I can get him with that. Nope. Ah. Ha! Well, I'm surprised that hit from that far away. Oh, he's stunned. They don't have a stun meter like they do in, I think, Street Fighter 2, but apparently you can stun them. I don't think they have grabs like they do in Street Fighter 2 either. They might. Certain characters might. I'm not sure about that, because I think someone did grab me at one point. But it's not like the throws in Street Fighter 2, which always do way too much damage, in my opinion. Oh, here we go. A final fighter. Boss fight. I mean, I'm not going to fight female Ranma, which is weird because she is a separate character on the selection. So here's this guy. I'm not sure who this character is. I've never seen this character before in anything. He could be a game exclusive character, but I'm pretty sure he's not. We're in the ancient Roman ruins. Or Greek ruins. You're not much of a challenge, Herb. Come on, bring it on, dude. Okay. Come on, bring it on. Well, all the other fighters are better than you. Okay, well that did a lot of damage, that throw that he did. He only hit me twice, and look how much damage it did, half. Round end, okay, cool. We're doing pretty good. A good start on this new fighter. Then we've got to go again. This game is a little slow-paced, I'll warn you about that. I'm just thinking about, like, recommending this game. It's slower paced than Street Fighter 2. Maybe not the base Street Fighter 2, but, it's slower paced than the Ding Ding Turbo. I don't know if you can speed it up in this game either, but you can change the difficulty. Round end, we beat him. Awesome. Yatta. Now we go to... Oh, we completed, and it looks like it said complete. Scary golden cat? So they're trying to get this golden cat, I guess, because they showed it at the intro cutscene. I'm not sure what the reasoning for is, but yeah, that was the whole game. Kind of a silly story, look like, kind of a funny ending. Doesn't have to be too serious, just because it's a fighting game doesn't mean it has to have a serious story. I mean, look at like Street Fighter X Tekken and stuff like that. But, yeah, here's the credits. It looks like they translated some of the credits too. So can I skip this? No, well, no, I can't skip it. But yeah, that was Ranma 1/2. I'm not sure what the actual title is. I'll look that up for you, and I'll paste the words of it on the screen. But yeah, it's the third Ranma 1/2 video game for the Super Famicom exclusively, as far as I can tell. We played it with a translation patch, but it was translated to the wrong language for me to understand. So I'll warn you about that. If you download the same translation patch, it is not for English. There might be an English one out there, but this one was not. It's all the voice actors. Yeah, so there's one more thing we're going to check out on this video today, on Famicom Fridays. We're going to check out the tag battle mode, which I think is just a basic tag team, 2-on-2. Oh, Toho worked on this. I think they own the rights to the anime distribution, or whatever publication. Here's some of the translator and ROM hacker credits that were put in by the ROM editors. Not the actual game, but this is like an extra credits thing. And there we go. Cool. Can I not go back to the main menu or something? Can I really not just go back to the menu? That's weird. I don't know if that's a result of something with the ROM patch, or if that's just where the game is, because a lot of fighting games, when you beat the story mode, you go back to the main menu, because there's a story for each separate fighter. This one, you're just stuck here. I can't get out. It's also weird because on the second Ranma 1/2 game, Hard Battle, I think when you beat the arcade mode for Hard Battle, you unlock more characters. And there's also a cheat code where you can unlock even more characters. So, I don't know. I with the Retron here, I can just reset it. But I guess you'd have to get up to your Super Nintendo and reset the whole thing. Which is really weird that they do that on this game, because they don't do it on the other ones. And a lot of fighting games don't do that. So we got Versus Battle, which is 1-player versus 2-player, I'm assuming. We're going to check out Tag Match briefly. We're not going to play it too much. Whoa. Oh, we got a different character selection type screen. I'm going to choose Akane. And I'm going to choose Female Ranma. If I can find her. There she is. Oh, this is a 2-player as well. Okay, so you have to do Tag Battle. It is a Tag Battle, but it's a versus Tag Battle. So there's no way to do a single-player Tag Battle. I don't have 2 controllers plugged in. So that's weird. Alright guys, that was it for today's Famicom Friday. It was a Super Famicom Friday. We played a Super Famicom game called Ranma 1/2 Chōgi Ranbu-hen, which is the 3rd Ranma 1/2 video game for the Super Famicom. I remember the second one's only on Super Famicom and Super Nintendo, but this one is one of the exclusive ones to Japan region. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it, as I mentioned throughout the video. If you like the anime and manga Ranma 1/2, if you like fighting games like Street Fighter 2, and if you like Super Nintendo games, you'll love this one as well. Alright everybody, thanks for watching once again. Please be sure to leave me a like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and stay tuned for more classic gaming goodness on Famicom Fridays here in Hybrid Games. Alright guys, bye!